are you asking yourself the question, should I buy the iPhone 8 or should I buy the iPhone X? From an average consumer standpoint. What's up, guys? I am back. Hannah is not going to be in the video, unfortunately. She is in Dallas and I'm here in College Station, but I wanted to jump on because today was a really exciting day for myself and everybody out there that really does love what Apple has done to the industry in the last 10 years. And, you know, the iPhone rolled out with Steve Jobs. And it was such a revolutionary moment for just the entire world and the industries that were impacted by the smartphone. And yes, it wasn't the first smart device, and no, it wasn't going to be the changer of all, but it really changed our industry. And Apple hasn't always landed in terms of giving us exactly what we wanted. But they've rolled out a really great product every year, in and out, for 10 years straight. It wasn't always the most revolutionary. It wasn't always the most cutting edge, but it was a high quality product. And for those people out there that aren't fans of Apple, I understand why. There's better devices, and there's devices that have been rolled out that probably deserve more credit, but they don't have the Apple logo, so they don't get it. But for myself, Apple's treated me amazing. I have a lot of Apple products. I love the cohesive ability that they give you to be able to text and have it all across your platforms. And there's a lot of things personally for me that I like about Apple. Their support has been amazing towards me. So I'm an Apple fan of it. But I wanted to sit here and say, are you asking yourself the question, should I buy the iPhone 8 or should I buy the iPhone X? From an average consumer standpoint, that's the question. And it's a really tough question to answer because there's a $300 difference between the iPhone 8 and the iPhone X. Is it really worth $300? Well, for me, if I'm sitting in your shoes and looking at it from an average consumer standpoint, I say that it's probably not. If you're sitting there and saying you have an iPhone 6, you have an iPhone 5S, and you're trying to upgrade, you're like, man, this phone just doesn't work the way it used to work, and I just need more battery life, or I just need a better device. If I'm you, I choose the iPhone 8. The iPhone 8 is such a great product overall in what it gives. Nowadays, there just isn't that big of a difference. If you just look at the spec difference between the iPhone X and the iPhone 8, it's not substantial. The difference is really that marketing ploy of the no home button, the swipe gestures, and those major pieces. But in all honesty, it's really not insane. It's for the high-end user, and that's why they're marketing it at such a high number. It's for a certain demographic. They understand they're not going to loop everybody in, and everybody shouldn't have the iPhone X. So if I'm an average consumer and I just use a device on the basic principles of I need the social media, I need the connectivity of it, I enjoy having those pieces of a smartphone, the iPhone 8 is a great choice. And so are so many other product and companies out there. Samsung makes great devices, and there's LG devices, and Google makes good devices. And nowadays, because of how far and advanced our technology has gotten, Apple is not the only one making really good devices. But if you're an Apple person, you want to stay with Apple, the iPhone 8 is an excellent choice. Now let's reverse the table. If you're somebody like myself that burns through these devices so fast, 12 months, and I'm buying a new one, then yeah, the iPhone X is a great option for you because I enjoy the being on that edge. I want to be on the cutting edge. I want to stay up to date on the technology, and I want to utilize the screen size, and I build designs and videos, and I'm constantly working on them, and I want to see them on that device. I want to see how things work and the layout. Then yeah, that's an unbelievable choice to be in. And if you're in that position, yeah, the iPhone X is a great choice to look at. It starts at $999, goes up from there depending on your size that you want. There's only 2 color models. Slightly disappointing, but the technology wasn't there to get the color and the dye correct to kind of expand it further. And I get that. But so there's only 2 different color schemes, and the iPhone X is a good choice. I'll probably be the one that jumps on there and purchases that. If I can get pre-order, I'll have to wait a little bit longer. But that's for me what I would choose if I'm in my seat, a more high-end user of the iPhone. And I get it, I'm going to overpay for the Apple logo, and I'm going to do those things. But as I said, personally, I enjoy the Apple product line. and that's just where I am. But I appreciate you guys. If you have questions on what you guys should have, or maybe you're trying to go in between, shoot a comment below. Tell me what you're thinking, and maybe I can assist as best as I can. Or there's also so many options on other YouTubers that are out here that give such everything Apple Pro, and so many other providers that just give a great insight into the actual technical specs. This is more from an actual average consumer standpoint. I'm not going to go into the detail on which has a faster processor, which has a better, DPI, and all those little tiny minute things. I'm looking at it from a very average consumer standpoint. So I appreciate you guys staying with me here to the end of the video. As always, please give us a thumbs up. If you have questions, comment them below. Hit the subscribe button. We're going to come back with such great videos coming here in the future. I wouldn't want you guys to miss them. Again, thank you so much for making it this far. We'll see you guys in the next one. And what an exciting day it was to see this come from Apple. I've been wanting wireless charging and some of these things for so long. It was so exciting to see them. So I appreciate you guys staying. We'll talk to you guys later. See ya.